Hi, and welcome to Coleman Tarot. My name is A.T. Coleman, and this is going to be your reading for the month of June. You may have noticed, if you're a regular subscriber, that I did not have any readings for May. I was very sick and almost died again, and if you know anything about my book, then you'll know what that means. I'm doing better. I'm doing much better, and I'm still having tests and stuff like that done, and I just want to say, for anyone out there who's going through the same thing as me, people get sick. It's the sort of thing that a lot of people see it as an inconvenience or something that's scary, but really it's an opportunity for you to learn and to grow and to change and to appreciate life and appreciate what you have, which I certainly do. And sometimes it's just a reminder of what you have, okay? So for myself, I'm not really seeing it as a scary thing. I'm seeing it more as just something that it's an opportunity for me to see what I can learn from this experience, okay? So I did not forget the contest. I just couldn't do the videos. So Linda Cloud is the winner of the contest. So this little guy will be coming, this little dire wolf will be coming to visit you. My email is in the description, so you can email me if you are Linda Cloud, and I will send this little guy off to you, okay? So this is the Game of Thrones reading, and here we go. Okay, Gemini, here we go. Let's see what we have for you for this month. Gemini. I'm going to shuffle 3 times. That's my lucky number. So here we go. Gemini. I hope all you guys are having a great month so far. Here we go. That's pretty good. This one here. Okay, here we go. You have the Hermit. Then you have the Tower. Then you have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Then you have the World in reverse. Then you have the Ten of Cups. Then you have the Ace of Coins. Then you have the Empress, and your outcome is the 6 of Coins. Okay, topsy-turvy month, but a lot of good stuff happening here. All right. I was just hoping for, this is the first time ever that I was hoping for the 4 of Cups, because you also have like the fortune turning and the world, and you have the 10 of Cups. So I thought if the 4 of Cups is over here, then it's like the most dramatic month ever. Okay. Here we have the Hermit, and this is about you spending time alone and trying to figure out what it is that you really want. The Crow symbolizes wisdom and the universe talking to you, and spirit guides and good spirits talking to you and trying to help you on your path. So this is about you taking the time out to see what's really in the world. Now, the whole thing about Bran is, when he was just a regular kid, he doesn't really see what's going on in the world. He's just having fun and climbing and stuff like that. It's only when he takes time out and he's by himself and something like the Tower happens, literally, it's only when something like the Tower happens that you stop and you think, am I really seeing things clearly? I had this whole idea built up in my mind about how things were, and now all of a sudden, because he fell out of the Tower, he says, hey, I now see things completely differently. I now can see things through different eyes, and now I have the universe. I can really actually pay attention to what the universe has been telling me. And that's why we need towers sometimes, because if you're just chugging along like normal, you don't really see what's around you. But sometimes a tower happens, and this card symbolizes a big shakeup in life. And people, a lot of times, they'll see something happen in their life and they'll think, oh, this is really inconvenient. This is really like a pain because it's shaking up my whole life. But actually, towers serve a very important purpose in that they make you see things differently. They make you take stock of what in your life is real and what's not real. And also, they alert you to opportunities that are around you and things that are around you, signs from the universe that you might not normally pay attention to, that you might ignore. So this is you going off by yourself after the Tower happens and saying to yourself, okay, what do I need to do differently? What ideas do I have that might be wrong? What do I need to build on that I thought was solid that actually I'm finding out now it's not solid? Okay? So then you have the Wheel of Fortune turning. Okay, and again, there's the bird. So the advice that you get from the universe, if something happens this month to shake you up, don't see it as a negative thing. See it as a thing where you're saying, okay, well, now this is the shakeup. So now is when I have to look around in my life and see what's not working, what I need to rebuild, what I need to take advantage of, because that is going to change your fortune. That is going to improve your fortune, okay, with the bird there. The bird is very, very important because this is the universe telling you things, giving you messages, giving you nudges, and it's usually your spirit guide. So it's usually that spirit guide that's working for you, that's giving you signals and signs so that you can, like, it's just a gentle, gentle push, because if they just showed up in your life, you'd probably freak out and fall over and have a heart attack or something. So it's more about just gentle nudges towards the things that you really want for yourself, okay? Here in the middle of your month, you have the World in reverse. And what this means is the World is a great card, even in reverse. The World, here's Westeros, the World is about you feeling like you have the world at your fingertips. You feel like, okay, this is great. I feel like everything's wonderful. And when it's in reverse, it doesn't mean that it's not wonderful or that it is terrible. It means that it is wonderful, except that there is something negative attached to it. And that might have to do with the Tower, where you might have to have a big shift happen or a big shakeup to get to this place, okay? That's the negative part. You might have to have something happen that just shakes you up and you say, oh my gosh, I didn't even realize that this wasn't working. Like if you have a car that breaks down, you say, oh my God, I didn't even realize that the fan belt was broken or something, or that I needed new brakes. But if you don't realize that, you don't fix the brakes, then you don't have a working car that works properly that's going to protect you, you know? That kind of thing. And with the Wheel of Fortune and the World, I think it's going to be much bigger than that. I think it's going to be much more important than that. I think it's going to be much more beneficial than something simple like a car breaking down. I think it's going to be something big that really improves your life because you've got the World and the Wheel of Fortune. It's going to be a big shift, and it's going to really bring you something good, because here you also have the Ace of Coins. Okay? You have the Ace of Coins. It's a new opportunity. And the Ace of Coins is about a gift from the universe. That's usually what this is. It's a gift from the universe. So really you have your spirit guides looking out for you, and you have a gift from the universe. So this Tower is going to be important and very beneficial. Then look at this, what you have. The 10 of Cups. Super for fulfillment. 1 cup is great, and this is 10. This is pretty much like massive bliss. Really being happy. With that, the fortune and the world, that's amazing. That's amazing happiness, okay, coming your way. Then you have the Empress. This is your obstacle. The Empress is about the universe giving you something that you love, okay, something that you need, something that you really care about. And you don't need to worry about that as an obstacle, because that just has to do with the Tower, where you say, oh, I really want this thing and it didn't work out, okay. But that's going to be really good, because then after that, you go off and you sit by yourself and you think, well, why didn't I get this? What do I really want? Do I really want that thing, or do I really want something better? And then your fortune changes, and then you have the World here, and then you have massive bliss and happiness. So that's going to be, even as an obstacle, you're already going to overcome it, because you already know you have all these great cards there. So this is just about saying, well, I wanted this thing, it didn't come my way, but it's good because you're going to have something else that's going to be better. Now, here's your outcome. The 6 of Coins. And this is about an organization or someone giving you money. And it's usually money that you're not really expecting. It could be like a bonus. It could be a relative or somebody just suddenly giving you money that you're not expecting. And you do have the Wheel of Fortune changing. So this is about money coming your way. And you also have a gift from the universe. So I don't think it's going to be something that you really were expecting. I think it's just going to be a surprise, a payout of some kind, okay? And that's great as your outcome, some kind of payout. And this is also, it's really important with Varys. It's really important to see him. He's a really honorable guy. So this payout thing is going to be something that it comes from an honorable place, or comes from something that you deserve. It comes from something that, it's like the universe saying, you deserve this, okay? It's not something that's just given. It's something that's earned, I think, on like a spiritual level, because you have the Hermit really going over your goals and what you want. And plus with the divine gift, I feel like it's more of like the universe giving you something, and it's something that you've earned, okay? Not work-wise. It's not like you went to work and you earned a paycheck. It's something that you've earned on another level, okay? Spiritually, because that guy's very honorable. Now, the things that are hidden from you are the 9 of Spears. This is about doing a lot of hard work. Doing a lot of hard work, okay? That is going to be one of the things. I don't think that has anything to do with the Tower, unless maybe somebody piles more work on top of you, but I think you already know that you've got work to do, because you also have the 3 of Spears, which is about an initial success. So the work that you're doing is not for nothing. Even if it's not work at a job, even if it's some kind of like thing where you're doing good stuff out in the universe or you're just doing good things for people, it's not going unnoticed because you have this here, which is an initial success. Okay? So whatever it is that you're doing, that you're putting a lot of effort into, that's honorable, you're being noticed for that. The other thing that you have, remember what I said about the Four of Cups? There it is, the Four of Cups. This is what I'm talking about. It's a topsy-turvy month for you guys because the Four of Cups is about feeling sad that you have 3 cups that are spilt, and then you all of a sudden get an opportunity and you say, oh my gosh, that is really exciting. I didn't realize how important this opportunity is. And this card, what I was saying about this is because this is the opposite of this. All right? So you have, and then also usually the Tower is the opposite of this because this is more like something that shakes you up that might be seen as negative, whereas this is like the fortune turning in your like a positive way, okay? And then you have the world upside down, and then you have the universe not giving you something, and then you have the universe giving you something. So it's really a month of opposites. It's a topsy-turvy roller coaster month, but it's going to be really awesome. You've got a couple of moments of feeling like, oh, I wish this thing would have worked out. I wish this would have worked out, and I'm upset about this. But then you have an even bigger opportunity coming here, something even more exciting, even better than the thing that you've lost. Okay? So this is also telling me as well, if it's something from the past, although I don't really think it is because you've got this Tower here, like if it's something this time, this can also be about feeling like something in the past didn't work out and then thinking, okay, now it's the time to work out because now it's a better time for you. But with the Tower, usually the Tower is sudden. Usually the Tower is just like, boom, all of a sudden, what happened? My Tower just collapsed, okay? But you don't need to worry about that because you might have lost the Tower, but you're going to gain the world. All right, things are going to be changing for you much, much better than anything that you've lost. And the opportunity you have here is way better than the 3 that are on the ground. Because this one comes with Peter Baelish. and he's really, he can really work for you. He can really help you. He's kind of like a magician, like a naughty magician. He can get a lot of stuff done for you. And you also have a really good outcome. With this and this and this, you have a really good outcome for the month. Okay? Now, I'm going to give you, that is so funny that I just had this feeling that the Four of Cups was coming, and I just thought, if the Four of Cups is here, it's a total, like, it's almost like a soap opera roller coaster here. But there it is. So, your highs are going to be much higher than your lows, okay? You might only have like 1 or 2 lows where you think, dang it, I wish I would have got this, but I didn't. But then you get something way better. Okay, here you have Leap of Faith. That's your angel card for the month, Leap of Faith. And this says, believe in yourself, listen to your heart, do what gives you joy. Do what gives you joy. Now that's a really important message because it is a leap of faith because you've got this Tower here where you're just, you could fall out of the Tower, but look what comes out of it for Bran. I mean, he falls out the Tower and he thinks, okay, this is really horrible. But then look at how his life evolves and it becomes so much more than he would have had just as like the Lord of the Manor, So the leap of faith is just trusting. It's just having faith in yourself and in the universe and God and just saying, it's going to work out, whatever's going to work out. And it says here, it's really important where it says, do what gives you joy. So when you have any kind of situation that you think this kind of sucks, or you think, okay, why isn't this working out for me and things don't work out for me, blah, blah, blah. Don't give in to any kind of melancholy. Do what gives you joy, like the angel card is telling you. Do what gives you joy and just say, oh, well, I missed that one. I'm going to get the next one. Because the faster you recover, the faster you'll get all this good stuff coming to you, okay? So just forget those cups. Immediately look around and say, what other opportunity is there that's going to be better than that? Because then you can do the advice here, which is do what gives you joy. If something doesn't work out, just turn around and say, I'm going to do something else that makes me happy, okay? And then the happiness that you feel will attract really good stuff for you. Okay, now I'm going to give you a fate card. Because if something doesn't work out and you give into the sadness and you say, okay, I'm going to do the Four of Cups thing where I just sit in the forest and feel bad for myself, then you're not really going to attract better stuff for you. But if you take this opportunity and you say, you know what, I'm going to just try this. I'm going to trust Peter Baelish for as long as I can and just go and try something new. That's when you have really good stuff happening, okay? Have a little bit of trust, a little bit of faith. Now, the one that you have here is Air. This is your fate card for the month. Air. And it says, seek a union of mind and spirit. So if something doesn't work out for you, as far as you try something, it doesn't work out, don't give into, like I said, the sadness. Just try to say, okay, you know what? It's going to be fine. Everything's great. As long as things are great inside, you can start to attract things to make things around you on the outside great. Okay? Now, I think that's going to be it for you for the month. Don't forget, your outcome is very positive. You have somebody helping you out and giving you some kind of a payout. You have a union of mind and spirit. You have a gift from the universe. You have the Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor. You have the world going your way. And that's all going to start with you taking time out to realize what's really important in your life, okay? This is the start of your month, and this is the result at the end. Seeking a union of mind and spirit, and if things at any point don't feel like they're going your way, just stop and say, okay, I'm going to stop. I'm going to really think about what makes me happy. I'm going to do what brings me joy, and I'm going to attract all of these wonderful things, because the 10 of Cups is about massive, massive fulfillment. Okay? And that's what's headed your way. So have a wonderful month. Bye.